Khloe is about to go to war with Kris Jenner. At least that's what these streets are saying. Baby, remember this video I did the other day about the way Kris Jenner is tired of Khloe and his childbearing hips? Well, guess what? It looks like Khloe got the message, and they are saying that Khloe is saying he ain't going nowhere without a payoff. He said he is ready to go to war with Kris Jenner. Let's get into this. They said Kris Jenner and Khloe Gamble are on the brink of splitting up. But Kris won't walk. I'm sorry, Khloe, they're calling him a talent agent, won't walk away quietly. Okay, first of all, before we get into this, Khloe's a talent agent now, and I'm beginning to think Kanye was right. Khloe is the feds, a talent agent. Boy, stop. Anyway, let's get into that. What talent has he shown besides making that thing jiggle in a silk two-piece? What talent has he shown besides being able to hold Kris's purse at the Met Gala while still being photographed with her? What talent has he shown? And if he had some real talent, when Kris got her new face, you should have literally took the opportunity and got a new body. No offense, because Kris, listen, what did somebody say in the comments last night? Quiet as a cat, Khloe's body is tea, all right? But yeah. Anyway, Khloe got them hips, legs, and hips, and body. Anyway, they said Kris Jenner and Khloe Gamble are on the brink of breaking up, but it's turning into a drawn-out saga as he refuses to walk away without being fairly compensated for all the hell he suffered over the past decade. But y'all, it gets better because it looks like Khloe is set to write a tell-all book. And don't forget, while Khloe was with Kris literally was sued by one of her ex-bodyguards for literally sexually harassing him. And it looks like Kris actually settled with him. But get this. Sources say that if Khloe doesn't get what he wants from the 69-year-old momager. So Khloe's 44, she's 69, 44, 54. Okay, so that's like what, 70 years, 54, 60. Oh my God, Kris. Rawr. Anyway, right? He's likely to spill her secrets and other family members' personal deets. They said this relationship has been hanging on by a thread for a long time now. They can't seem to go anywhere without having an argument. You know what? What y'all feel about this? I feel like, I don't know if I believe, I kind of do believe that Khloe is threatening this, but I know that Kris is business snappy, and something tells me Kris made Khloe sign an ironclad NDA, if you know what I mean. They said just a month after their argument at Jeff Bezos' wedding in Venice, Italy, Kris and Khloe were at each other's throats again at Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter concert. The pair was seen having that argument in the VIP section before Kris stalked away in disgust. Let me tell you what the argument was about, because, you know, there were lip readers. I thought as a lip reader, it was like, what are you talking about? You know, that was my last pair of nude Spanx, and I knitted it under my arm. It's not even your complexion, Khloe. And Khloe's like, oh, well, did I say anything when you took my black Spanx? Anyway, I cannot wear these silk two-pieces without Spanx. And Kris, didn't you tell me that you were going to start a Spanx for men line? And Kris just was like, ah. And she just walked away. And Kris and Khloe walked after her. And he was like, what are you talking about? Do you not know that men's hips rub together too? I'm telling you, they had an argument about who was wearing whose Spanx. Anyway, in that argument, Khloe actually ran after Khloe and tried to calm him down, like, you know, that's just the way my mother is. Khloe, don't listen to Khloe. I know Khloe cares about you, but woman to woman, you know when you're not needed anymore. And don't let her tell you your worth. There was a time when she loved those 48, those 44-inch rims sitting on top. There's a time she loved those 44-inch hips. And now she got a problem with it. Khloe, you are worth more. You are worth more. You're worth more than that. And I know you sat by while the Kardashians sat there and sucked out the creativity and life force of every black woman in their orbit, packed it up and sold it back to mainstream America. And do you feel like now that it was sucked from you? Khloe, I want you to let you know that's not the case, okay? You never had anything from the black culture that Kris could repackage. Even Kanye said that you were very, very corny in your music selection, you know? We saw you dancing next to Khloe when she was trying to back that thing up, dancing the prince. Anyway, right? Get this. Her daughter Khloe tried to diffuse the situation by speaking calmly with Corey, who looked visibly annoyed. Corey's friend said, Kris constantly ridicules him in public and he's not taking it anymore. Boy, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Anyway, right? He refuses to be Kris's doormat. Too late. And everyone knows the score. It's just a matter of time before they go their separate ways. But Corey's not walking away quietly, warns the insider. He feels he deserves a nice payday. He reasons he deserves it after having been Kris's protector. Who the hell did Kris Jenner need you to protect her from? Kris's protector in Calabasas. Only Corey could pull that one off. Kris's protector, business partner. Are you talking about that Dolce & Gabbana silk pajama collab? Baby, that was not a business collaboration. That was her giving her pet bimbo, my term, I don't know if you're actually her bimbo, her pet bimbo a little bone. Like, that wasn't a business partnership. I don't care what she said. Her assistant, I buy that. I do believe you're her assistant. And her confidant, I believe that. And her lover, you were the only, and I buy that you were her lover. Because Kris, if you listen to that bodyguard scene when he tried to seduce her, Kris like it. Kris is out there. She got a drive. That's all I'm saying. Kris has a drive. Okay? They said, if you ask Corey, he's the unsung hero here, the glue holding the family together during all their crises. Okay, let's put this pedal to the metal. First crisis, Kanye going ballistic on Kim and Pete. Did Corey do it? Audience, anyone? Did Corey do anything? We're getting a bunch of no's. Second one, the fight between Kim and Kourtney, where Kourtney smacked Kim's foundation, smacked her so hard, her foundation print was on the wall. Did he? No. The fight between Kendall and Kylie was Corey. No. What? Unless were there crises that we didn't know about? That might have been it. But I don't know Corey had any sway like that in the Calabasas streets or even in the ATL streets. He's an unsung hero. Now that she's parading him in public, he's upset and wants Kris to make it right. Corey was a respected talent agent when he and Kris hooked up. He put his career on pause for her. Now he just wants his fair share, or he'll be forced to find other ways to profit off of the years he was Kris's love slave. Don't know when he... Okay, listen, I will say this. I would read that book in book club. If Corey is truly planning on writing a book, I want to read it. I want to hear about it. But how shady is he going to be? How shady is he going to be? I really want to know. Is he going to talk about cosmetic procedures, BBLs? If he going to shape? But honestly, the Kardashian... Kris runs ish in the industry now, so how much could he really get off? Do you know what I'm saying? But you never know. Listen, I don't know. Listen, I do think that Kris is the queen of NDAs. I do believe that anybody, and hear me out, I believe anybody that's been with someone much older than them deserves compensation if you've given them years. So they've been together for 10 years. Corey was 34. Kris was 66. Or how old is she? It doesn't matter. Kris was like 20-something years older than that man. 44, 54, 60. Yeah, she was like 24, 26 years older than that man. I do believe that when somebody is with you for a decade, and if you are the person that has the money, you should try to set them up in some way that they're comfortable. Now, comfortable don't mean you got to make them a millionaire. But I do think that Kris will put Corey in a position where he can earn his own money, right? Kris, I don't think ever stopped anybody's bag. She didn't even stop Caitlyn's bag. But Corey, sounds like he's trying to shake Kris down. Listen, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.